Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. I guess to everyone except for Shannon Beador because Shannon Beador right now is going through it. We did a video on our second channel and we talked a little bit about it in Hot Messy Topics today. By the way, if you didn't catch Hot Messy Topics, it was such a good one. We had almost 1,500 people in the room. So thank you, thank you. And yeah, now we're back to talk about the potential consequences of Shannon Beador's actions. And also, her spokesperson has come out and given a statement. I spoke to an attorney. I wanted to know, will Shannon go to jail? Will she not go to jail? What is this going to look like for Shannon Beador? And we have those answers. So before we jump in, do all the YouTube things, hit that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
So the wild thing out of all of this is, yes, now as of this morning, it's all over TMZ, Page 6, Radar Online, right? Like every major media outlet is covering this, and it's just getting bigger and bigger because Shannon is a housewife, and also fans are slamming her, saying that this is karma for the way that she treated Gina after her DUI. Now, I don't think it's fair to say that karma, because you don't want anyone to be arrested who is a mother or what. You don't want anyone to be arrested, period, or to make wrong decisions. But this was one of those situations where it was a very wrong decision. So what happened, just to give you guys the lowdown in case you missed it, Shannon Beador was driving who knows where, but she on Saturday night ended up driving her car and allegedly hitting this house in Newport Beach. When she did, she backed out from what they're saying, and then pulled over and parked on the street. She got out of the car with her dog, Archie. Archie is her big, I believe it's a golden retriever. He's a golden retriever. And now, out of all of this, Archie is trending on X, which used to be Twitter. Everyone's worried about Archie, which, yeah, of course, like hopefully Archie is okay. And I'm sure, you know, she did post a story yesterday walking Archie. She probably knew that this was all about to come out. But I wanted to hear what exactly could happen from this. Well, she was charged with 2 misdemeanors. She was immediately let go. I'm sure that mugshot will be released eventually, or somebody will find it, somebody will post it. But what do the 2 misdemeanors mean? I asked an attorney, will she be facing jail time? And they said highly unlikely, because the 2 misdemeanors, since she didn't actually hurt anyone or hurt herself, that could have made them felonies. And they are not felonies. So what comes next after this is Shannon Beador will lose her license. She might even have to get a breathalyzer in her car. One of those things where you go, and it reads your breath to see if you're driving under the influence. And they put a little camera in the top just to make sure that you're the one who's blowing into it and not like some 40-year-old virgin stuff. If you guys remember that movie, where she was like, here, blow into this. And the guy blows into it. And then she started the car and she was like wasted. So she'll probably have a breathalyzer in her car. She's going to lose her license. From that point, the court will make her, of course, pay a lot of fines for this, which is totally a slap on the wrist in this case, because this could be so much worse. And she will have to be entered into some sort of classes, most likely AA classes. But from here, her attorney more than likely is going to suggest that she does some sort of rehabilitation program before she actually ends up going back to court. So when she was released, she got a citation. On that citation, there is a court date. She has to appear in court for that court date. The only other thing that could probably make this 10 times worse is if the homeowner decides to press charges, or state or local authorities, if they decide to press charges on her for hitting the house and then running. But again, since no one was hurt, she most likely will not do jail time. But one of her spokesperson, they did speak out, and I thought that this was really interesting. So this is what it said, and this was on NBC News. Oh, Shannon Beador. Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Beador was arrested for drunk driving and a misdemeanor hit and run this weekend. Beador was arrested and booked on the charges just after 1 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday, according to Newport Beach Police. She was released soon after. A spokesperson for the police department said that they could not comment on any facts of the case or whether there were any injuries and said the arrest report was not available. Because you guys know at this point, everybody and their brother is going to try to get the mugshot and release it first, the arrest records. They're going to try to see who was involved, whose house was it, where was the house. They're going to try to get a hold of the homeowner. This isn't just going to go away. This is going to be, the Bravo fandom is so wild in the sense that if there's something to be found, they will find it. And if there's a detail left out, which we can call a skeleton in the closet, that skeleton is coming out of the closet. You are not getting away with it. It's like when you sign up for reality TV, you're like making a deal with the devil. You don't get autonomy over anything in your life. You sign to share your life with everyone, and they want to know every facet, every part of it, the high highs and the low lows, the goods and the bads. But wait, let's keep going. Beador's attorney, Michael Fell, said in a statement today, I spent quite a bit of time with Shannon yesterday. She is extremely apologetic and remorseful. We will be awaiting the official information on this case as it becomes available, and Shannon is prepared to accept full responsibility for her actions. Of course, you know that they reached out to Bravo, but a representative for Bravo could not immediately be reached for comment on Monday. Bravo is owned by NBC Universal, the parent company, and misdemeanors in California are punishable by up to 6 months in county jail and a fine of $1,000. And what people are upset about is the incident recalls a recent storyline on The Real Housewives of Orange County in which Shannon and her castmate Gina brawled over Shannon's claims that she prevented Gina's kids from being sent to Child Protective Services after Gina's 2019 arrest for a DUI. But Shannon did deny that she made that claim, and a flashback aired during the episode that showed the conversation in which she did say it. Shannon Beador. I guess if you're trying to look for the positives in this, which it's really hard and kind of cringy to even say that considering what the situation is, I guess we do have a few positives. No one was hurt. Shannon was not hurt. Archie was not hurt, right? You have many times where people are victims of drunk drivers who they lose loved ones, they lose families, they lose friends. And if she accidentally clipped a house, who knows what if a person was sitting in front of that house and she would have killed that person? She would be sitting in prison for a long time. So that didn't happen. But now fans want to know, is this the thing that's going to take you over the edge to where you now learn and recognize there is a bigger issue here, that you need help, and that you are coming off on the show as if you are self-medicating, like you were trying to drink your problems away? Because it's not just the fans who are saying this to Shannon. It's, I'm guessing, her ex-boyfriend, John Jansen. It's also her castmates. Heather Dubrow called this out. Emily Simpson called it out. Gina K said in a confessional that she needs to check herself into rehab. Tamara has called it out, saying that Shannon would get wasted at all night until like 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then she would call crying and need a shoulder to lean on. And they're all saying that she has these conversations when she gets wasted and that she doesn't remember them. And Shannon flipped out on this season saying, so now you guys are trying to make me look like I'm kind of kooky and I don't know what's going on. And they're like, no, we're trying to point out that there is a bigger problem here and you need to take control over it. And it's unfortunate that it had to go all the way here in order for her to have a wake-up call. And I hope for her and her family, this is her wake-up call. But guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinions. Go ahead and comment below. Let us know. Again, no, she will not be doing jail time. I'm calling it now. Yes, she will be paying fines. Yes, she will be doing AA classes or rehab. And yes, she will lose her license. Yeah, comment below. Let us know what you think. Love you guys.